So, this time I'd like to talk about a recent indiscriminate attack that took place in Guangdong province. On October 8, around 2 p.m., a 60-year-old man launched an indiscriminate knife attack near an elementary school in Dianke, Guangdong. 2 children and 1 woman were injured. Now, one question is why the children were outside the school around 2 p.m. According to a Chinese article, it appears that some children return home during their lunch break and come back to school later. The children who were attacked were reportedly on their way back to school from home. Another adult woman, who was accompanying the children, was also attacked. In China, it is common for adults to accompany children to and from school, as kidnapping incidents involving minors are quite frequent. The reality in China is that it's dangerous for children to walk alone, and it's seen as common sense to be cautious in such situations. As for the perpetrator, various details have surfaced from Chinese news, and some information is available in Japanese as well. The attacker reportedly has a criminal record for assault or attempted murder and was recently released after serving a prison sentence. However, some Chinese articles suggest that it may not have been the perpetrator himself but rather his son who served the sentence. Regardless, this seems connected to the motive, as the attacker was allegedly dissatisfied with the court's judgment and had attempted to file an appeal, which was not accepted. According to some reports, he was angry that his complaint wasn't accepted and harbored grievances against the Chinese authorities. However, attacking unrelated elementary school students raises questions. Chinese internet users, too, seem to view such incidents as common. They explain this behavior with the idea that the anger of the weak often targets those even weaker, rather than those truly at fault. Such indiscriminate attacks have become increasingly common in China. Recently, on September 30th, a similar incident occurred in a Walmart on the outskirts of Shanghai, where multiple people were injured. There have also been past cases in Shanghai alone, such as a stabbing incident in July 2022 at Tongren Hospital, which made headlines. Looking at the situation across China, attacks on weaker individuals due to social or governmental grievances are not uncommon. But until recently, such incidents were rarely reported in Japan. Now that the October 4th incident in Guangdong has been widely covered, Japanese people might mistakenly think this attack was just another random incident, and that attacks on Japanese citizens are merely coincidental. In recent years, anti-Japanese sentiment promoted by the Chinese Communist Party and propaganda campaigns aimed at damaging Japan's image have been ongoing. Chinese social media is filled with content that shares information about Japanese schools in China, even suggesting these schools are fronts for espionage. Although there are frequent indiscriminate attacks against Chinese people in China, there is a danger of Japanese audiences being lulled into a false sense of security by downplaying the frequency of these incidents. Thank you for your attention to this matter, and we'll meet again in the next video.